Hello guys and welcome back to Let's Play Space Marine. In the last part we had just got on our jump pack and starting to kill lots of orcs with lots of fun jumping. Now, as I said in the original, in the first part, your Space Marine brothers here on the ground tend to be able to handle any orcs they can meet on the ground. There we go, achievement in progress. Through something over 5,000 out of 40,000. Yeah, I think you have to go 40,000 basically, your brothers on the ground there, they can easily handle anyone they find on the ground. Your job is to come up on here and just smack shit around like that. They're all gone already. Oh, or not. But we'll leave them to do that. Oh, one up there. Oh, there's a few up here. There we go, so one died, one got stunned. Rescue him. Shoot across the can. Oh, it's like kick him in the jaw. It's like poof, it explodes. There's something that I think quite awesome about the Grot execute. When you kill the Grot, their head just explodes. I actually really enjoyed this game. I think the sort of thing I didn't enjoy was the multiplayer, in that it was pretty much identical in pretty much most aspects to this. Everything was kind of the same, which was good in some ways, but in others it just kind of sucked because everything was the same. It wasn't even slightly different really. They have added a lot more multiplayer by it, but it's all been download content that you had to pay for, and because I'm not a huge fan of buying DLC, I think if you buy a game, you should get the DLC for free, to be completely honest, because you bought the game. And that's one of the reasons. I mean, I brought Skyrim, and I love it. I still play it a lot, to be honest, but I haven't brought any of the DLC yet, purely because I don't want to spend. Here we go. This is the point. As you see, Ork here holding this up. If you shoot him and kill him before that many Orks get down, it'll fall down and he'll be able to get any more reinforcements out. But anyway, as I was saying, with DLC, I bought Skyrim, loved it, played it huge amounts, still do. But I don't want to spend the money, it's like $13.99 or something, British pounds, to go and buy the DLC. And I just don't want to spend the money on the DLC, so that's the sort of thing. Personally, I do think that if you buy DLC, if you buy a game, the DLC should just be free. I mean, maybe I don't know, you get digital purchase or something, then maybe you should have to buy digital purchases will sometimes be cheaper, but on the whole, I think no. If you buy a game, at least in a certain time span of it coming out, you should get your DLC for free. For instance, I've been unemployed now just over a year. Finally found a job, start 1st of October, hence I'm recording so early. But, no, there's no way I could really afford to buy all this DLC content that would come out for stuff. So, for me, DLC, I think if you go out and you purchase a game, your DLC should be free, or at least maybe the first DLC package. I think that's unfortunately where games seem to be going for me a lot of the time. In that, a lot of the time they'll add it, and they plan to make more money with more DLC. Okay, you usually jump back at this point, unfortunately. But yeah, I think a lot of games now, they tend to plan to make money with DLC content, and I think it's great. Developers deserve that bit of extra money, and it's keeping people more in work if they have to develop more content. But then I prefer to perhaps play something like Warcraft, which I do play, pay a monthly subscription, and get content every now and then for free, in a sense. I mean, it's sort of the same, but I feel like if I have to go out and spend 30-40 quid on a game, plus another 15 quid sometimes, or you know, up to 15 quid on DLC. You know, not a big fan. I mean, obviously sometimes DLC is free and sometimes it's really cheap. It's easy to do, but you know, as a whole, no, I tend to prefer to not buy DLC. Grots! Kill all the grots! Oh, they're all running away. You see, these are the shells that the upper gun fire. They're quite large. But we're now inside the orbital tower.
This fortress is swarming with orcs. Clearing this place will take days.
Oh, okay.
Those guardsmen cannot survive that long. We find a way to destroy the gun.
Oh, just where am I? Anyway, we're inside the gun tower. There are a lot of orcs around here. Obviously they keep loading shells. Our job now is to blow them up. Well, it doesn't blow it up, but to stop it being able to fire. Because we would quite like to. Vengeance launcher. This is a really gun. I love this one. This is a grenade launcher.
A vengeance launcher.
That sounds promising.
There we go. It says you how to do it. Basically, you can fire multiple rounds, like I think up to 5 rounds, and you just hold down the R button, and then it will detonate at once, or within quick succession. It's brilliant. Here's a point here to use it, and I'll show you. There's quite a few points to use it, actually. It's quite fun. Round. But yeah, well, I can't remember what I was saying. That's big blood saying that. Orks. Headshot. 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 God, what was I saying? I was saying something. Yeah, little glowing thing up there ahead of us. What could it be? That's our way of getting rid of the gun. That's what I was trying to get. How we get rid of the gun? What are you waiting for?
Lockdown in effect.
Look here, Captain. Melter charges.
Put those in the right place, and this whole fortress will come down.
We could put the charge on one of the gun's shells.
Leandros, you do the chapter proud.
Leandros, that's the boss's name. But yeah, so anyway, at this point in the game now we are trying to, well, as I said, blow up the gun. And we're trying to do that because the Orks are at the moment using it. And obviously, Orks you don't want to give a big gun to. Not the smartest choices, to be honest. So yeah, we would like to stop it using it. Because at the moment the Imperial Guard forces on the planet can't actually get any reinforcements because they keep getting shot down by this ridiculous gun. As you saw, the Orks basically crashed their ship directly into it. Douchebag, stop moving. Come on. Fuck's sake. Grenade. I don't just hear anything, I'm just like aiming in the middle of nowhere. So yeah, anyway, this point, as long as you get another charge of the Orks are alerted to exactly where you are, and it's going to swarm you a little bit. It's quite easy, as you can see. It's not particularly hard to kill a bunch of orcs. They're not exactly the most intelligent. Actually, I'll use this to show you the vengeance launcher. I'll use 3 and hold down R. There we go. Problem solved. Dead orc. Obviously, I could just, like, you know, run down here and just, like, brutally hack him to death or something. But, you know, no, that might be cool. Use a grenade just to show you guys. And there are a bunch of different times to use it that's, you know, a bit more effective, probably the best term. Yeah, and as the Orks aren't particularly...
Shell storage is below.
Right. So yeah, we are now on the elevator, and yeah, that's it. We're on the elevator. We're going to try and put that melter charge that we found and put it onto the one of the shells, load that into the gun where it will detonate, rendering it useless and allowing the Imperial Guards to get their forces, to get their reinforcements even. And it's probably about a good time to stop now. Actually, we've been running for about 10 minutes. So that's what I'm going to do. I'm going to stop it here, and I'll see you guys next time with more Space Marine. Thank you for watching, and goodbye.